it's Enigma, and today I want to talk to you about which X-Men characters I would personally like to see join the Marvel Rivals roster. It's the beginning of the Hellfire Gala, and it is already proving to be a massive success. Emma Frost is smiling ear to ear because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's phenomenal. At least until Ultron shows up. But this begs the question, with the season currently going underway, which other characters should join the Marvel Rivals roster? Now, I have a list, a very long one, as to which characters I would personally like to see, but I am gonna have to narrow it down to just 5 characters. Even though technically there would be 4 characters, one character is gonna have to fill in 2 different spots. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Starting things off, we're gonna start out with the first duelist that I think should come into the roster, and that would have to be Cyclops. For Cyclops, I would really love to see how his optical beams are gonna work in the game. It would be so awesome to have just like multiple shootout, similar to an assault rifle, and also maybe like some type of major blast. If anything, I would like to see a team up as well with Captain America, in which he could use his beams to reflect off the shield. The possibilities are endless, but I feel like in his case, with his ultimates, well, it would have to be something massive involving his beams. I mean, with the destructible environments that are in Marvel Rivals, it would be pretty awesome to have something that can just like knock them all down. And you can't have Cyclops without the one and only Jean Grey. Now, this is the character that is gonna have to fill in 2 separate roles. First things first, we're gonna start with Jean Grey as Marvel Girl. I feel like as Marvel Girl, she would definitely have to fit in the strategist position. We've already seen how telepathy can be implemented with Emma Frost, but with Marvel Girl, it would have to be just a little bit different. Instead of Emma's telepathy, in which she attracts the enemy towards her, Marvel Girl would have to use her telepathy to pretty much push them back. I feel like this could be a good way to not only keep, obviously, the enemy off of the objectives, but it could also work well with some of the other duelists, because by pushing them back, you're pretty much just setting them up for a clear shot. And mixing Cyclops' beams, Punisher's assault rifle, heck, even Squirrel Girl's acorns, by having the opponents get pushed back very quickly, imagine the shots that can be lined up. That would be pretty cool. Now, next up, again, we're gonna be sticking with Jean Grey, but this time we're gonna be doing something a little different. So instead of Jean Grey being, well, Marvel Girl as a strategist, Jean Grey as Phoenix would have to be a completely separate character, and instead of her being a strategist, she would have to be a duelist. Phoenix is much more aggressive, and I feel like with her telepathy, and I feel like her kit would have to implement some type of aggression into her telepathy. And I'm gonna be taking a little bit more of a I'm gonna say inspiration from Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. I feel like her ultimate would have to involve her going into Dark Phoenix, and unlike other duelists, I feel like she could definitely have some type of resurrection, a mechanic implemented into her. So let's say you were to take her out, well, guess what? With her, she can just respawn herself immediately and go back into the fight. And when she gets resurrected into the Dark Phoenix, her kit is gonna have to be amplified. It's gonna have to double damage. Now, this next one is a little bit more of a curveball, especially since I don't think anybody was expecting me to, would expect someone like me to put her in a list, but I would like to see Jubilee. Jubilee would have to fit the duelist role, especially since, well, with her powers, being able to shoot fireworks, obviously that's a big oversimplification of her powers. It would be really cool to see just what she can do within a mid-range and a close-range combat situation. I would honestly like to see more of her in the game as well, because I'm gonna be completely honest, Jubilee, well, Jubilee was done justice in X-Men 97, at least in my opinion, but when it comes to other forms of media like the movies and even some of the comics, she is done very dirty. Justice for Jubilee in Marvel Rivals. And finally, we're gonna end things up with a Vanguard. I was thinking about putting Colossus on here, even though Colossus would be great. Personally, I feel like Beast should be in Marvel Rivals. Beast's mobility and as well as his intelligence are amazing. I feel like having Beast be the fastest moving Vanguard would definitely help improve a bit of the game time. Vanguards by themselves are pretty slow, but having Beast be one of the faster ones can help turn the tides in a fight very easily. Not to mention with his intelligence, it would be pretty funny to see just how Beast would interact with some of the other characters, especially with Reed Richards, because Beast, obviously, he's a genius. Reed Richards is also a genius. And also Tony Stark. Boom. Immediately. I'm already coming up with different scenarios as to how they would talk with each other, especially being geniuses. But these are my opinions. I do have a few more characters that I would personally like to see in Marvel Rivals. And this isn't the end of the saga either. So hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications so that you never miss out on a video or a live stream, because I'm definitely going to be making a part 2. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And also, if you would like to help support the channel, check out buymeacoffee.com/Enygma. Links for everything will be down in the description box below. And as always, this is Enygma Shooting Star, signing out.